Well, hello, and welcome back to a special edition of Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So again, I mentioned this in the daily video, for whatever reason, somebody wanted to see me do King's Ruin. Oh, I'm assuming they don't want me to see these guys either, so let me remove them from the group. Again, it's not really something that I personally would want to do. Personally, I just want my farm team to be able to clear. I said this in the other video. I want my farm team to be able to do their job and clear King's Ruin in a timely fashion. For some reason, somebody wanted me to do it differently, and sure, we'll do it differently. Again, this doesn't really help me achieve my goals. I'm not really, I want to be very clear. I'm fine with doing this as a humor. This will be a one-time thing, no big deal. At some point, we're gonna have Marion and Christian go head-to-head in King's Ruin. But right now, it's just taking too long. And like I said, in the video, I already reflectively swept the first couple ones. But yeah, I want my farm team to be able to do King's Ruin quickly, and even though maybe this is pretty quick, because this is actually going pretty well right now. But this is not really what I'm looking for. And all those misses are the archers, by the way. The archers have no gear on. This is not what I'm looking for. I want my farm team. I was in level 17,000. And I could do King's Ruin. There's old videos from there. There's actually a ton of videos from there where my team one-shot everything and cleared everything I forget if we were supposed to do all these. But they cleared everything extremely quickly. And that's really what I want to get back to. I don't want to do a gimmicky thing like this and be like, oh, this gimmicky thing is fast, so because I don't farm with this. I'm going to have to put everybody back into the team and switch back to my farm team after this, and I gotta I probably won't do that in the video because I don't remember where everybody's position was. I had everybody positioned a certain way to help me farm. I'm assuming the reason they want to see this is just to see how, like, if they had a really high level Marion, this is probably how they wanted to run it, and how would this perform for them. I'll be honest, I have negative interest, even though, hey, it's doing great. I have negative interest in running this as a long-term solution. Because my goal is to just basically keep leveling Marion until she can do this stage like she did the 1700s. And I have to do it anyways because I'm going to need the extra defense for Marion anyways. So I could probably stop right now and try right now to do it. But again, I'm not in a rush. That's the whole thing. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I'm not in a rush at all. Like, my thing is, let's get the King's Ruin time down, because King's Ruin is probably the thing that takes most of the time during the day, even though I don't really pay attention to it, like, except when I'm making a video once a week. I really don't pay attention to what's going on in King's Ruin. I just set it up and I listen to it. I turn the sounds on, and then it's one of those things where, oh, okay, I hear that it's done now. All right, let me go to the next stage. And so I can do that while basically playing other games, doing something else. It's something I just do in the background. That's what I used to do with Total War and everything before I would make the videos. I'd be playing a different game or doing something else in the house or something where it didn't matter. Like, okay, if I decided to do it and it ran over, I'm not recording a video, so I don't have to worry about it taking up hard drive space. And that is a problem. I only have so much hard drive space. So, over recording videos, because I keep the raw footage and the edited version, over recording videos just eats up hard drive space. So I don't want to have a bunch of hard drive space of the end screen, even though it's just the end screen, so it doesn't really take up a lot. It's also really not what I want to see. So I have to pay a lot more attention to it when I'm making a video. But anyways, yeah, that's what I used to do, and I would do it every day because it was, it was no commitment for me. which is what I like. This, it's an idle game. It's an idle game with an auto battler. That should mean that I don't have to pay attention to it. At least that was the goal when I started playing it, was to just have a game where I didn't have to, like, it wasn't super time intensive. And I will say that's why, like, I don't like really doing runes too much. But again, I don't like spreading it out, doing a couple minutes each day. That's not a big deal. That kind of when we had to actually try and push runes, it was, I don't know, it wasn't too bad once we got to the end, but it was kind of frustrating. Not my favorite, I'll say that. But again, I was looking for a game to just kind of play in the background. That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted. A nice game that just kind of runs. And for the most part, I have that. But having it where, okay, well, every day before I do King's Ruin, I need to switch the team around. No, that's just 100% not something I want to do. But like I said, if somebody wants to see it, I'll show them. But again, and part of it too is that I know Marion will be able to do it. It's just, what level do I need to get our artifacts up to? Is it 3,000? At 3,000, will she be able to do it at the speed that I want? If not 3,000, okay, is it going to be 4,000? That's fine. I mean, it'll take me longer to get there, but especially since I only do King's Ruin once a day now, it's so much nicer. I mean, once a week, excuse me. I used to record it every day. I kind of feel like that was kind of excessive in retrospect, but like, it was just something I did. And it made a lot more sense when we were not, when we were actually progressing each day. It made a lot more sense to see how we were doing and stuff like that. Towards the end, it really didn't make much sense because there's really not a lot of difference day to day. There's really not even a lot of difference. There's a more noticeable difference week to week, but not that noticeable. We might have to start skipping. This is taking too long. I'm on it. Yeah, we'll skip. We're going to skip from here on out because we're already at 8 minutes. And I really don't want this to be a super long King's Ruin video. I mean, again, you can clearly see just from how things are progressing here, Marion just doesn't have the requisite damage, even with this kind of gimmicky setup, to get the time that I want it to be. So, I mean, this is a good idea of kind of what the stages look like, but still they're taking too long. This is nice, so the catapults are in a great formation at least. Yeah, so we'll take a look after this. Oh, I forgot to, I don't know if I was supposed to look at damage. We'll look at damage after this. This would be maybe a good one for damage. I don't know, it's going to be mixed. Christian he's got a good setup here. But yeah, I mean, that's fine. I will be honest, too, I also don't understand people's motivations for what they want to see. That's one of the things that confuses me. But it's because, for me, it's like I had 1,700 where I wanted King's Ruin to be. And if there wasn't if I didn't need to advance to unlock the next tier of Total War, I wouldn't have advanced. I would have just stayed at 1,700. You kidding me? I can only imagine what 1,700 would be like with Marion now. She could probably one-shot the entire thing. And it would just be crazy. Of course, when we get Vincent up, that's going to help too. Because it's not really going to help from damage. But, I mean, it'll eventually help from, I don't know. Yeah, this is taking too long. We will look at the damage meter on that one. So that was, 97%. That actually was not that much damage. That's about the same as a normal stage, which is about 6,500 quadrillion. So I think this is about 20 times as much damage. I think. I don't remember. I think we were doing 600 trillion before. I don't remember. I'd have to look at one of the old 1,700 videos to see the damage meters, to see how much total damage we were doing. It might have been even less than that, because it might have been like 60 trillion which probably was 60 trillion. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 60 to like 90 trillion. Because I was pretty sure. Let's see, it was 2 to the 8. 2 to the 8 is 4 to the 4th, yeah, which is 256. So 256 times health is kind of what I predicted. It goes up, it doubles about every 1,000 levels. Whoops. 99%, no surprise there with Marion. Yeah, like I said, we're out of time, so I'm just gonna clean this up. But this should be a good enough idea of what it's like. We did a bunch of different stages. Again, I don't know what they were looking for. To me, it's still too slow. That's to me, that's the bottom line. Too slow. Too slow. Need faster. Yeah, what are we gonna get here? Okay, and that's 12. See, that doesn't seem. That seems okay. 98. That seems just as fast as normal, but I'm not surprised. Two-shotting is two-shotting, and even with them all slowly trickling in, you're not going to save two. That is one of the advantages of my team, is that for these kind of stages, if she can kill stuff fast enough before it clumps up, she can actually kill things way beforehand. So I'll be honest, I haven't been. I have Idol Slayer running in the background. That's what I was messing around with earlier. I was trying to finish up some stuff in Idol Slayer. This one's going to be pretty quick, but this is the last one, so that's good. Oh. Every now and then, Marion just doesn't line up with the buff from, and you can tell. She still can't even DPS him down. That's the crazy part. Alright, well, at the very least, I know we can equip my archers, So let me know what you think. I did it the way you wanted to see it. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really not what I'm looking for my team. I want Marion just needs to do more damage. And she'll get there. She will get there. But I'm not looking as that to be the solution to, oh, just run like that and then it'll, no. We're gonna have it the right way. And I'm fine with being patient enough until we get it. That's no problem. Every day Marion gets stronger, you know. Now this is the hard part. I'm going to have to look up where I have my warriors because I don't remember. But I'll do that. We won't do that in the video. But that was King's Ruin. And that was... Now I'm open to doing that again, but it's going to be a couple, at least like a month. Because I want Marion to be stronger. She wasn't strong enough. She's still not at the level I want her to be at. But that was 899. Yes, 899. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day.